Ramsdale possibly joining Chelsea. Now, this is a story that I've seen plenty times. Now, I just don't know if Arsenal should be making this kind of deal. To me, it'd be idiotic. I mean, what kind of rivalry do Arsenal and Chelsea have going on? Because why does it seem like Arsenal always buys Chelsea's rejects and then Chelsea always take decent players off of us? Like, why would you sell Aaron Ramsdale to Chelsea? I mean, this is so crazy because a season ago, Aaron Ramsdale was number one, right, for Arsenal. He was the goalkeeper that everybody was saying was underrated, one of the best in the world, the best in the league, and everybody loved him, right? He went from hero to zero real quick. After Arteta brought in David Raya, Aaron Ramsdale was basically benched for nothing because I don't really think that Arsenal needed to bring in another goalkeeper this season because I thought that Aaron Ramsdale was good enough to be the goalkeeper in a title-winning team, right? Because you saw he was there last season. I know that they bottled it, but looking into this season, I didn't believe that Arsenal needed a goalkeeper. I thought that they needed other things. But Arsenal were able to bring in David Raya on loan, and once they did that, I mean, once you bring in a goalkeeper that's arguably better than the one that you already have there, the writing is pretty much on the wall. And it seemed like after a few weeks, David Raya was Arsenal's starting goalkeeper. So Aaron Ramsdale has been warming the bench. And it looks like he's not going to even get called up to the Euros because he hasn't been playing. And this sucks for him. And I would understand why he would want to leave. Because you can't go from being the number one and not really doing that much wrong to get displaced to now you're on the bench. Like, life comes at you very fast. So, yeah, I think David Raya will end up staying at Arsenal because I believe that's who Arteta wants. And I don't really think that there's that much difference between the two goalkeepers. I think that Raya is a bit better with the ball at his feet. But Aaron Ramsdale is not a slouch. Now, if I'm Arsenal, I am not selling him to Chelsea. No way in hell. Makes no sense to do that kind of move. And if I'm being honest, why would Chelsea even want him? Because I saw Petrovic versus Liverpool in that Carabao Cup final. He had a good game. He looks like a pretty good keeper. Now, I don't know how old he is. I don't know nothing about him. But if they want Aaron Ramsdale, if I'm Arsenal, 100 million. Facts. That's my price. If you want to sign Aaron Ramsdale, and if you're Chelsea, I'm charging you 100 M's. There's no way in hell you're getting this guy for less than that. But knowing Arsenal, they'll probably sell him to Chelsea for 15 million, and then they'll also probably pay Chelsea like 10 million just for taking him, because Arsenal always get fleeced by Chelsea. I mean, look, what do you guys pay? 65 million to sign Kai Havertz? Are you kidding me? But no, for me, I think Aaron Ramsdale will be sold to a team that's like lower in the table, not necessarily a rival, especially one that's right there in London. Maybe another Big Six rival, but I wouldn't even consider selling him to a team in England. I know he was linked to a move to Bayern Munich. I'd sell him to Bayern, right? Look, Manuel Neuer's not getting any younger. They already have Harry Kane. They got Eric Dyer there as well. You might as well just bring in another English player. So here's Aaron Ramsdale. I would rather send him to Germany than give him to Chelsea. It makes no sense. Like, why is it that Chelsea why did that Chelsea and Arsenal always do business together? Other than that you guys were rivals. Name another rivalry where the two teams do so much business between them. Would make no sense. Ramsdale is still a young player, 25 years old. He's basically a baby for a goalkeeper because most of these guys play until they're like 38. And he has a lot of potential. And he's English as well. Why would you sell him to your crosstown rivals? And if we're being honest, Chelsea are a much bigger club than Arsenal. I know that Arsenal, in terms of history, are the third biggest club in England. But Chelsea, in my lifetime, have won 2 Champions Leagues, multiple Prems. Like, since Roman came in the early 2000s, they've blown out Arsenal in terms of winning trophies. And I'm pretty sure they're not that far off of passing Arsenal in major trophies. What are you guys doing? Stop doing business together. That's not how rivalries work. It makes no sense. There's got to be money laundering. The Kai Havertz deal, Willian, David Luiz, Peter Cech, Jorginho. Are you kidding me? Like, Arsenal are literally Chelsea's washed up / retirement home. Madness. But yeah, no way, if I'm Arsenal, do I do this deal. I'd go to Bayern Munich and say, do you want Aaron Ramsdale? I remember last summer you were coming in for him. Do you want him right now? Because they're going to need a new goalkeeper, as I said. Man United's not getting any younger. They already got Harry Kane there, and they got Eric Dyer. So they already have English players. So it just makes the most sense, right? And I know that there's rumors that Harry Kane might want to leave in the summer. I don't know why, because there's not a better club out there that will sign him than Bayern Munich. But maybe bringing in Aaron Ramsdale could be a move that makes him want to stay a bit longer, as long as he has more people to speak English to, which he could barely do. So let me know what you guys think about Aaron Ramsdale possibly joining Chelsea.